Hey guys, it's Kirsten. We're going to add some glitter to this picture. These girls, let's see, this picture was from 2017. March was my Easter session a couple years ago, several years ago. Anyway, and I just had them like, put your hands up. I didn't want to make the mess, and I figured we would do it in Photoshop. So what I did is I went to Google and I typed in blowing glitter and I downloaded a few. So I'm just gonna, or I might have done blowing glitter with a black background free or something like that. And so you go to File, Place Embedded, and then let's see, my downloads. This is what it looked like. Then you hit Place. Make it smaller, rotate it around. Double click it into place, or you can press the check mark up here and change the blend mode to screen. That's what you do when it has a black background to get rid of it. Then you can click on the move tool if you need to kind of replace it. Now, I don't like using the same glitter twice because people that are looking for a pattern will find a pattern. Their mom probably might not notice, but other photographers will notice. So I'm going to go into my glitter overlays, which is, okay, so we're going to go File, Place Embedded. I keep my overlays all in one place. And then, oh my God, I don't know my alphabet. I was about to sing to find where G was. Okay. That might be a good one. I get a lot of these. Squeejo has them. BP for You has glitter. Google Images glitter. You can find glitter in lots of different places. Sorry if this is making you dizzy. Let's go ahead and place this one. I feel like there's another one in my downloads too. I'm going to go check out. And then screen. Let's make it a little smaller. Okay, so I can see this one has a funny little piece right by her lip. Now you don't want to clean their whole face because that would be silly, but we can put a layer mask, which is down here, which is white, so we get a black brush. And let's make it little itty bitty, and we're just going to erase. Oh, 14% opacity. Okay, put it at 100% opacity. I was like, why isn't it going anywhere? Duh. Okay, there we go. That looks really cute. Now, click on the background again. File, Place Embedded. I think I got some down here that I like. These ones are Squeejo. I like how they label theirs. Let's see. I like that one. I really wish you could place two things at once, but you can't. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Double click it into place. Hit screen. I always just play around to see if there's anything I like, but screen. Okay, this one definitely needs a mask, so we're going to go down here to the triangle. White mask takes a black brush. Then I'm going to hit X and go a little smaller because I feel like, whoops. Okay, so this wasn't a solid black, which is why this is a different color. So one thing you can do, because overlays show up better on darker colors, I feel. Oh, you know what? This one needs to go. Well, I can solve that afterwards. Okay, so click on the background layer and the elliptical marquee. I have my feather at 600%. I'm just going to go right around the girls And then I'm going to go Control Shift I, Control J in 2 motions without screwing anything up. And then change the blending mode to multiply. Then you can always change the opacity here. All right, I'm going to leave it on 71. Then I'm going to go back to the background layer and place embedded again. And I'm going to see if there isn't one that I like even better. I can hear my cat being naughty in the other room. Ooh, I like that one. Let's go ahead and hit place. And then hold the Shift key down and you can just drag that over. And then change the blend mode to screen. Now remember, you can always drag and drop these layers. That looks kind of fun. Get that one out of there. I decided I don't like it. I'm going to do one more, place embedded. Oh, I've got an idea too. Okay, I'm going to place this one. I just gave myself an idea. I'm just going to hold the Shift key down while I drag that into place. Change the blending mode to screen. Okay, I like that a lot. Now, with that layer highlighted, I'm going to go to my adjustments and I'm going to click on levels and then click this little square with an arrow or whatever that is pointing down. That makes a clipping mask. So I'm going to make a levels adjustment and it's only going to affect this layer right here. So I am going to darken the darks. I kind of just mess around. I don't want to lighten. Okay, so that darkened. Okay, however, we're going to have to add a layer mask onto this. Get a black brush because it's like big stuff is on their face, which is silly. And I want to leave some, but like this one's distracting to me. Oh, it's not on that layer. Which layer is that on? It's on that layer, so I'm going to have to add a layer mask to that. And let's see if we can get rid of this non-destructively. So we can't see how it... So we are going to leave that, and I'll show you a trick after. Okay. Actually, let's do a trick now. Click on the background layer. Let's see if we can use the Band-Aid here. No, that's not going to work. Okay, we'll go back to that. Okay, so there's little speckles in her face here. So so just click on, okay, so it's on this layer. So click on the layer mask and get a black brush, and we are going to paint off, wait a minute, I have a hard brush. That's silly. You want a soft brush. And we're going to paint it just off of her face. Oh my gosh, I'm using the Band-Aid. I'm an idiot. Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm like, why isn't it doing that? Okay, there we go. I'm going to leave the little piece in her hair because I want it to be, you know, like I said, I want it to be realistic. As realistic as this is. Let's face it. Okay, so one thing I want to do, where's the one? This one, I feel like I'm going to hit the move tool. I feel like I just want to rotate it. I'm going to hold the shift key down. Oh, you can see where I painted it off the girls. Myrrh. Holy kitty, come on. You know what? I think I'm going to go back and leave it how it is. Okay, now I'm going to show you one other trick, and I'm just going to go ahead and go back to the original. I am, however, going to put the vignette back because I did like that. Oh my gosh, my cat is sitting on my hand, so now I can't edit. So remember, you do Control-Shift-I, let go, Control-J, let go, and then change it. So I either like multiply or overlay. I think here I'm going to do overlay. I'm just going to lighten it a smidgy. Saffron. Okay, we're going to just go ahead and flatten that. Okay, so this is something I discovered the other day that I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Okay, glitter on a budget. So you're going to click down here, the square with a plus sign, and make just a blank layer, not a duplicate layer, just a blank layer. Click on brush. Now I downloaded some free bokeh brushes. I'm a brush addict, so I have like more than I want to even talk about. Let's collapse some of these so I can find stuff better. Okay, bokeh brushes right here. Okay, so let's do maybe this one. Okay, we're going to make it big. So hit the D and then the X to get white as the foreground color. And we're going to just go ahead and hit click like this. Okay. Then what you're going to do with that layer highlighted, you're going to go File, Place Embedded. And what I had done, go to my downloads, what I had done is I just did a Google search for like gold, shiny gold or something like that. And this came up. I think it's, from like, Joanne Fabrics or something, scrapbooking paper. Doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. We are going to hold down the shift key so it lines up. Double click. And then right click on the layer and do create clipping mask. And it just clips to the bottom layer. We're going to put a layer mask on the layer. Get a soft brush. Paint it off. Obviously, you're going to want to go and, go right into their hands. And obviously, I feel like this has to be smaller. Let's click on that plus sign again. Right click. Let's see what this looks like. And if you hit the arrow key, you can rotate brushes. I bet you didn't know that. It's my favorite thing ever. I was like last week years old when I discovered that. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do that. File, Place Embedded, get the gold. Hold the shift key down. Oh my cat. Double click it into place and then right click on the layer and do create clipping mask. I'm going to get the move tool. Add a mask to that, which is white. Get a black brush. Just get it off of their eyes. Anyway, I bet you can get really creative with that kind of stuff. Just playing around. Of course, they have heart brushes. They have all different ones. Click back on the layer. That hair one is a little distracting too. That wasn't quite moved over enough. Click on the background. Oh, I forgot I found that one. These are all images people have sent me. I'll just go use that again. Click on screen. If we were gonna do the same one twice, because we're lazy, which I totally am, you can just right click on it and do duplicate layer. Click on the move tool up here and just drag it over. But then really drastically change the angle and the size, just so it's not completely weird that it's identical. But anyway, just some thoughts on glitter overlays. So have fun playing.